Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Haley and this is Ginger's Beauty Corner. I am so excited about today's video. So for the past few weeks I've been going through my collection and going through everything that I have to try to find some cruelty-free and affordable drugstore dupes. And so far I've found 12 face products. But this isn't even the best part. I'm going to have a second video that's going to be all about cruelty-free, affordable lip product dupes. So I'm really excited about that one too. But to start off, let's start off with the face dupes. So just keep on watching. So the first dupe that I'm going to talk about is the Benefit Gimme Brow Gel, and this is the Essence Make Me Brow Gel. So I've had the Benefit Gimme Brow as a sample, and I've had two samples of these. I have the shade 1, and in the Essence Make Me Brow I have the shade 1, which is blonde. So if I open them up and look at the wand, these wands are very, very similar. They're both really small wands. They're both really, really small wands. They both have fibers in them to fill in the sparseness in the brows. And I actually prefer the Essence one because the Essence Blonde is lighter than shade 1 in the Benefit Gimme Brow. And also, this is $3, this is 20 some dollars. That's a crazy difference, and this is basically the same product. Benefit actually repackaged everything. It used to be like the identical package. It used to look like this, but they repackaged it in the past year and now this is what it comes in. But yeah, these are almost the same. I would say if you had the opportunity to get either one of them, I would get the Essence one. So the next dupe that I have is primer dupes. So the first dupe I'm showing is the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. This is one of my OG holy grails, and recently I've been trying to build a drugstore makeup kit. So I was looking for primers at the drugstore and I found the Nyx Pore Filler, which is right over here. This is what they look like. This is actually a travel size and this is the full size, but these are the same. I'm going to show you close-up swatches of what the formula looks like, but they are both beige tone and mattifying pore filling. I have really bad pores in my nose area, and so that's what I use this for, and this is a really amazing dupe. Both really, really comparable. They both last 12 hours on me, like easy 12 hours. So if you're looking for an affordable dupe, I'd go with the NYX one. However, if you did want to buy the Smashbox one, for a travel size it is $19 and this is $17.99. So the travel size in this one holds 15 milliliters and the full size of this one holds 20. So you get a little bit more product in this, but you could easily get the travel size high-end for a comparable price. So I don't know how you feel about that, but these are both really, really good. So the next primer dupe that I have is with the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. This is a baby sample. I've had the full size before and I used it up. This is a recent sample that I just got. And the NYX Shine Killer. So these are both silicone based primers and they both smooth out the skin and smooth all the fine lines and wrinkles, and they make your face flawless. I actually prefer the NYX one over the Smashbox one. I find the Smashbox one, if you put a little bit too much, it starts to pill. Like you'll see little, it'll come off. It's not cute. And I find that with the NYX one, it doesn't do that, and that's why I prefer the NYX one. And it's also a little, I don't know, I just like the NYX one better. So between the two, I'd go with the NYX. And this is the same deal as the previous primer. The Travel size is $19 and it comes with 15 mils, and this is the full size. It comes with 20 mils and it's $17.99, I believe. So the next dupe that I have is the Tarte Eye Jewels Glitter Liner. The dupe that I have is for the glitter part. I actually think that these are the Hard Candy Walk the Line liquid eyeliner, and this is the dupe that I found for the Tarte Eye Jewels. I actually believe that it would be a really good dupe for the Urban Decay glitter liner. I have 4 Urban Decay glitter liners and I do not have this silver one. I don't even know if they have a silver one, but it is really, really comparable. It's a really amazing drugstore dupe. I fell in love with the Urban Decay glitter liner, so I went to go look at the drugstore for some. I don't like the NYX glitter liners, but the Hard Candy ones are really, really good. However, I believe they only have 3 shades: silver, white glitter, and black glitter. But these are the dupes that I have for those. The next dupe I have are setting powders. My high-end setting powder is the MAC Prep and Prime setting powder. And the dupe I have for it is the NYX HD Studio Photogenic finishing powder. So these are both white-based, really finely milled setting powders. I like them both equally. They both work really, really good. But they both give off a white cast if you apply just a little bit too much. I actually wore everything to compare them yesterday, and they both gave me a white cast when I took flash photography. But they are both really, really good. The MAC one retails for $20 and the NYX one retails for about $12. So price-wise, I'd go for the NYX one. So these are both really, really good dupes, and I would purchase either one. I would actually probably get the NYX one because it's cheaper and I'm on a budget. So if you're looking for a really good drugstore one, I would use the NYX one. But just a side note, these both aren't really that great for baking under the eyes. I have under eye setting powder dupes coming up, but I don't recommend baking these under the eye, either one of them. The next dupe that I have is the e.l.f. Sheer. This is the HD under eye setting powder. Comes in a little itty bitty box and there's not that much product in it. It's really, really small, but it's like $3. And this is the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. This is a little bigger than this, but they're both pretty moderately small. They have a little bit of sheen of glitter in them. Really small micro glitters, you barely notice them. But I find that these set my under eyes really beautifully. I'm not sure how it would work on darker skin tones, but I'm really fair and this works phenomenally on me. This is like around 20 some dollars and this is $3, so you really get your money and your value when you get the e.l.f. one. So the next product that I have, this is really, really exciting. I found this one day. I didn't even mean to find this dupe, but I had gotten the Milani, what is this called? Milani Itec Extreme Liquid Liner because I was looking for a drugstore liquid liner. And I was using it one day and I'm like, you know, this looks really familiar. Like, I feel like I've had this liner before. So then I looked in my liner drawer and I found the Tarte Precision Longwear Liner. And when you look at them, they are literally the exact same packaging. And then I was like, oh my god, like these are literally the same. The felt tip is the same And on top of that, the manufacturer, they're both made in Germany. Like, these are probably made in the same lab, and I'm pretty sure it's the same formula. The Tarte one is $26 and the Milani one is like 10 or 11, so I would easily go for the Milani one. Like, I'm head over heels in love with the Milani liner, and this is going to be in my next monthly favorites. But yeah, this is an incredible dupe, and I recommend the Milani one easy. So the next dupe that I have is, they're both kind of affordable brands, but one is more expensive than the other. So this is the Foiled Shadow in Grandstand by Makeup Geek. I'm going to swatch it for you just to show you the comparison real switch. I'll insert some more swatches after, but just real quick to show you. So this is Grandstand by Makeup Geek. This retails for $10 US, which comes about to 15 Canadian dollars. So it's kind of a pretty penny for like one eyeshadow, you know. And then I've got the Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in Weeny, which has a different formula. It's a little bit moussier, but the color is the exact same. So if you're looking for a really gorgeous foiled shadow that is the exact same color, like, you cannot go wrong with this. And this one is $5 US, which is about 8 Canadian dollars, which is better than 15. So it's not like crazy price difference, but so the next dupe that I have are setting spray dupes. So my all-time favorite setting spray is the Kat Von D Locket setting spray, and the drugstore dupe that I found that is amazing and really comparable is the Milani Make It Last setting spray. So this, I've gone through about 5 of them so far, and this is my second bottle, and I'm almost halfway through. These are amazing dupes. So the only difference that I can note is the scent that they put off. They both give a matte finish after spraying. This one smells a bit alcohol-y versus this one, I'm pretty sure they added fragrance in it. It smells a little bit like cucumbers. But if you're looking for a really good affordable drugstore dupe, I would suggest going for the Milani. This is 12 Canadian dollars and this is 33 Canadian dollars. So this also comes with 2 ounces of product, and this comes with 4. So it would be $24 for $33, so it's still cheaper to get the Milani one, but they're both really amazing dupes. So my next dupe is for the Nars blush in Orgasm. This is what Orgasm looks like. I have a mini sample of this blush. And I know a lot of people say that a dupe for it is Luminoso, but I have Luminoso and it's not even close. I looked through all of my blushes and I found one that is like the exact same. So the one that I found that is a total dupe, in my opinion anyways, is this Milani Baked Blush in Dolce Pink. I know that it doesn't really look like it in the pan, but it's because, well, one is baked and one is not, but once you swatch them, I'll try to do a little arm swatch. I don't know how good it'll turn out. Can you even see that? I'm going to do close-up swatches because I don't know if you can actually see that very well. So that is the Nars Orgasm, and I'm going to swatch you. But do you see how it's the same? Like, they both have a pinky, they're both pinky blushes with gold little glitter undertones to them, and when you like move around, you see the gold shift in it. So I don't think Luminoso is a dupe at all. So the next dupe that I'm extremely excited to talk about is one for the Hourglass Ambient Lighting palette. The one that we're going to talk about is the shade Dim Light. So in this palette, it's the darkest one over here. This is a beautiful little, it's a finishing powder, not a setting powder, a finishing powder, and it leaves a gorgeous, beautiful sheen, and this is a darker sheen. It's more suitable for medium skin tones or even dark skin tones. For me, it's a little dark. I put it all over and it gives me like a bronzy glow. But something that I found that is extremely similar, and I use it for the same purpose all over shimmery glow, is this Milani Illuminating Face Powder in Hermosa Rose. This is O2 Hermosa Rose. So I know that you can't really tell from the pan. It doesn't really look that shimmery, but when you swatch it, it's beautiful. It says it's supposed to be an illuminator. It's an illuminating powder. It's not a highlighter whatsoever. This will not give you a glow from the gods. This is a finishing powder is what I would use it for. I have all three of them, and this one is my favorite one to use all over the face. And I find it's a total dupe for Hourglass's Dim Light, and this palette is $70. The individual shades are about $50, and this is $10. So you're saving $40, and this gives you the exact same appearance on your skin. So I would totally go for the Milani one if I were you. So, this last dupe is probably my favorite one of all. We've all heard of the Wet n Wild highlighting powder in Precious Petals, right? It's gorgeous. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful highlighter. It lasts all day on the skin, and I was looking at my highlighters and I'm like, this is so stunning, like so stunning. And then I was looking at all my highlighters and I was swatching all of them, and this is a little baby sample of Opal, and I swatched it right beside each other, and I was like, huh, that's the same highlight, except this full size is $46 while this one is $3. I mean, which one are you gonna go for? And I was also looking at all of my highlights while looking at this dupe, and I found that it was, I'm not sure if it's an exact total dupe. This is the Bobbi Brown highlight in Pink Glow. I'll swatch it right on top, right over here. It's very, very similar, but it gives off more of a pinky glow. But I mean, this is another $50 highlighter versus a $3 highlighter, which you can get like this same look. Like, do you see those? They look so similar. It's ridiculous. Why would someone ever pay $50 when you can get the same exact thing for $3 at the drugstore? So this Wet n Wild highlighter is an amazing value. If you can find it in your drugstore, in your Walmart, in your wherever you find Wet n Wild in your country, wherever you are. I'm in Canada. We find them in Walmart, Rexall. Yeah, that's pretty much where you find it in Canada. But if you can find this, find it. Go get it, because this is gorgeous. And yeah, so those were all of the drugstore dupes that I found for some of the high-end products I have in my makeup collection. All of the dupes I showed you were cruelty-free and most of them were vegan. I'm really excited about this because more people need to start realizing that just because you want to go cruelty-free, yes, a lot of brands test on animals, but there are a lot of brands that don't. There are a lot of really, really good drugstore brands that are cruelty-free and offer vegan options. You don't have to contribute to the testing and the cruelty of animals. Testing on animals is not a necessity anymore. We've gotten past those days. It's not necessary to test on innocent animals that have done nothing just for human sake. If you want to test on someone for your beauty products, test on other humans, because these animals don't have the right. Like, they don't have the choice, they don't have a voice to say, you know what, I don't want to get makeup in my eyes to see if I have a reaction, because what if I do and what if I die? Most of these animals get put down because they have so many injuries from all of the testing. Like, it's not fair. You don't have to be vegan, you don't have to be vegetarian, you don't have to be anything, but you can be conscious of the products that you have. I still have products that were tested on animals in my collection because I've had them for a very long time, and once I use them up, this Benefit Gimme Brow, it's done. I've used it up. It was in my product empties, but I'm gonna throw this out and I'm never gonna repurchase it. Like, just because you have a vote, you can put your money towards companies that have ethical standards and that don't test on animals. And I know I'm just blabbing right now, but cruelty-free products are just a little thing that you can do. Estee Lauder tests on animals, Makeup Forever tests on animals, Benefit tests on animals. My phone rang. Like I was saying, Benefit tests on animals, Dior tests on animals, Estee Lauder tests on animals. So many brands test on animals when it's not necessary, and most of the time it's not even because they want to test on animals, it's because they want to sell to China, and China by law requires them to test on animals. If they didn't sell to China, they wouldn't need to test on animals, period. But all these companies are being selfish and egoistic, and they're like, well, no, if we sell to China, we have more, we're gonna make more money, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's just so stupid, and anyone can just do this small little difference. There's so many brands that don't test on animals. In the drugstore, there's Essence, there's Elf, there's Wet n Wild, there's Hard Candy. In Canada, there's Annabelle and Marcel. There is Milani, Nyx. That's just to name a few. There's so many brands in the drugstore that do not test on animals. You don't need to be buying L'Oreal, Maybelline, Revlon, like Rimmel. All those brands test on animals. So just be conscious next time that you're in the drugstore. I'm not telling you to throw out all the makeup that you already have that is tested on animals. I'm just saying, use it up, and next time you're on the market for a new foundation, a new blush, a new eyeliner, a new mascara, just be conscious of the brands that you're giving your money to, because you're contributing to animal cruelty when you purchase from those brands. Anyways, I just went on a little tangent, cruelty-free rant. I'm sorry. Anyways, so that was my first ever dupes video. I know that not all of these were exact 100% dupes. They were either color dupes or formula dupes, but honestly, these are so comparable that I would mostly get the drugstore ones for all of these. Like, these are so good. So if you like this video, click like, comment down below, let me know what you thought. Do you have any really good cruelty-free dupes that you know about? I'm looking for more lip product dupes. I have a lot for MAC lipsticks that I still have. My mom asked me to give her, she's like, oh, they're not cruelty-free, you should just give me all your MAC lipsticks. I'm like, no, Mom, I'm gonna use them up, then I'm never gonna repurchase them again. And I mean, I could probably give them to her after I film the video because I already have dupes for them anyways. So, yeah. Ranting, little tangent again. I need to stop talking. If you like this video, like it, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.